Sup, it's Tornado. I hope you don't mind listening to AI voice because my free time of making videos is when people have gone to sleep. I have been modding Mega Man Maker for a while, and I think maybe I should make tutorial videos sometimes, just for fun. The video today is about how to mess around with loot items dropped by enemies. First thing first, in Mega Man Maker, when a non-boss enemy is defeated, it will explode into a small explosion like this. This tiny guy is called OBJ Item Explosion. As you can see here in the Alarm 0 event. It's calling a function called createRandomDrop. You guess it right, we're gonna sabotage this function. But before that, I'll tell you exactly what is going on in this function, so that you can reuse the code if you like. To determine what will be dropped, a random integer number will be generated between 0 and 399. If the number is smaller than 4, nothing will be dropped. The same goes with the case when it's larger or equal 100. If it's anywhere from 4 to 44, a big item will be dropped. Here, it will randomly choose between 650, which is the object ID for Big Life Energy, and 652, which is Big Weapon Energy. If it falls in the range from 45 to 99, a small item will be dropped. 651 is Small Life Energy, and 653 is Small Weapon Energy. This line here, Alarm 0 equals 210, means that after 210 frames, or 3.5 seconds, the dropped item will start to fade away. You can change it to a bigger number to make the item last longer. Or just remove the line so the item won't disappear at all. Okay, that's how the randomness works. Now, how do we sabotage this function? Many of you at this point have known what to do. You may want to change the drop rate, or completely disable the dropping system. These are all doable just by modifying 1 or 2 digits right here. But what if we want the dropping system to behave differently depending on the enemy species? First, I'll create a variable called _pattern. You can name it anything you like. And its default value will be, let's say, 0. Here, I'll put a condition. If _pattern equals 0. And I'll put the brackets around the original code, so that whenever the dropping pattern equals 0, it drop items just like how the original game does. So far, nothing has changed at all. If we want to mod it, we has to define some new patterns. Let's make 2 example patterns. For pattern number 1, nothing will be dropped ever. For pattern number 2, it has 100% chance of dropping a Yashichi. Now, how do we define which enemy will fall into which pattern? Like I said, when a non-boss enemy is defeated, a small explosion object called OBJ Item Explosion will be created. Inside the Create 0 event, we will create a property for this object. I'll call it Drop Pattern, and set the default value to 0. Inside the function, right below the declaration of variable _pattern, I'll put this condition. If object_index equals OBJ Item Explosion, variable _pattern will receive the value of property drop pattern. The condition here is meant to check if the function is called from object item explosion. If the function is called from somewhere else, underscore pattern will always be 0. Okay, now we're gonna define the pattern for enemy species. We're gonna look at this event, called PRT enemy, underscore other, underscore 11. This is where the object item explosion is created when an enemy dies. To set the drop pattern for the object, we must first give it a name. I'll call it drop explosion. For the example in this video, I'll choose Mega Man 2 Telly to receive pattern 1, meaning that Tellys will never drop anything. I'll write a new condition down here. If object index of the enemy is OBJMM2 Telly, the drop pattern will be 1. And here is the result. Now, a few enemies just don't call the event other underscore 11 when they die. They have their own unique explosion. Some examples are hot dog, lanternfish, and tama. So, if we want to modify their drop rate, we need to look into their step 0 event. I'll pick hot dog for this video. Control F and search for OBJ item explosion. We will do the modify here. I'll give it pattern 2, meaning that all hot dog will drop a Yashichi when they die. And voila! Hope you find this video helpful. Of course, what I said was just the basic. You can have countless possibility for your ideas. For now, tornadoes out.